channel. It is Sunny Chanel, and I know I've been gone for a very long time, but y'all been really going through it. So let me just let me just update y'all on everything that's been going on. I moved out of my parents' house, thank you God, and in the midst of me moving, I had a miscarriage. Now, I was kind of like real low-key about me being pregnant, because it's just like, you know, in the beginning, you're not supposed to tell people anyway, but yeah, so I was pregnant and I had a miscarriage at 9 weeks, and y'all, it has been just so terrible. Like, I can't even describe to y'all the pain that I've been feeling mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, it's just been so bad. My cramps has been contractions. If you've been pregnant before, you had a baby before, you already know how contractions feel. But this is like, it's just, you can tell that if something was dying inside of you, if you had a miscarriage, like, well, I can tell. And it's just been really hard, y'all. So I've been like real distant and real low-key, just like really like processing everything. It's just like going through everything. I haven't even been happy about the move for real, because it's just like, I don't have nothing to smile about or be happy about. It kind of really just made me feel like maybe I wasn't worth being a mother. Like, I started questioning myself and everything, which I'm not supposed to do. The doctor told me that you're going to have these type of feelings or whatever, but it's just normal because your hormones and emotions is everywhere. So yeah, I was doing that. I've been going to church though, you know, been leaning on the people at the church, and they really been helping me. They told me that there's more common than you know, that it happened to most women, their first pregnancy. So it's just like, man, it happened to nobody that I know for real. Like, in my family, I heard that it happened once, but like, as far as like my friends and stuff like that, everybody never heard of really too many people that I know personally that had a miscarriage. So it's like, for me to be going through this, it's just been so traumatic. But yeah, I kind of feel like I wasn't even gonna meet the baby when I found that I was pregnant. When I took the test and the test popped up positive, because I had never been pregnant before. And I'm telling y'all, I didn't and I had never got pregnant. Like, you know, I've been in constant relationships like for years, like not even just like, you know, so I had never got pregnant before. So when the test popped up positive, I was just like, no. Like, no. Like, is I'm reading this right? Is this right? Like, no. And this was a test that cost like $40-some. So it was very, very much accurate. So I started crying, because I'm just like, it can't be true. It just can't be true. Like, wow. Like, it finally happened. And so something just came over me, and it was just like, you're never gonna meet this child. You're never gonna meet this baby. And so I always think the worst every time. So I tried to like trick my brain. I'm like, nope, that's the devil trying to like poison my brain. That's the devil trying to trick me. Nope, not about to listen. So fast forward a couple days later, I started getting a little happy or whatever, you know, trying to come up with baby names and stuff like that. I came up with a name actually, and then it's just like something just kept coming over me, like, you ain't finna meet this child. It ain't finna go how you want it to go. So I just had a negative thought from the start, and it's like, I wasn't happy to begin with, because I just kept thinking like, why do I keep having that feeling? And it was negative, so I couldn't get happy for real. Then I tried, you know, I told my mom, told my auntie, you know, families and stuff like that. They was like, oh, you get my support, da da da. Like, everybody was all happy, buying me stuff like books and stuff like that. Not like clothes, because, you know, they said that that's bad luck. But they was buying me like pregnancy books to like read, first trimesters and stuff like that, like what to eat, what not to eat, what to do, what not to do. So I had support, but it's just like the negative thought just kept coming, and then I'm just like, forget it. I was taking my prenatals or everything that I was supposed to do, you know, trying to eat as healthy as possible. And then time went on, boom, 5 weeks, then I'm 6 weeks, then I'm 7 weeks. Then I just remember dang, I'm 7 weeks pregnant. They hit me like I'm pregnant for real. Like, this is real. And then, I don't know, the next 2 weeks was just like hard. And then one day I just remember waking up. I was 9 weeks and 4 days. I woke up and like my cramps was just like the worst cramps ever. It was like at 4 a.m. And I just remember crying and just feeling weak. Like I couldn't move. Like it's like my back and body was like hunched over. And I just like made myself get up and go to the bathroom, and I just remember I was just bleeding, and it was like a period. And so I'm sitting on the toilet for like an hour, just in pain, just rocking back and forth. I'm sweating, my body sweating like I peed on myself. I was hot, like really like pain, like just rocking, like God, what's going on? Like it was like real intense. It was like real deep. Then I was pooping at the same time, so it's like I'm kind of like the blood was like coming out, like gushing out, plus poop. So I'm like, what is going on? Like what is going on for real? And I just remember something was just like trying to come out of my vagina, and like I felt it. You know how you got a tampon, but it was bigger than the tampon. It's like you had to like push it. So I'm like, what is this? And then it's just like, you know how your walls is, your vagina walls, then it's just like pushing itself out, pushing itself out, pushing itself out. Then it just came out and like flopped in the toilet, and it was an egg. It was like this, like a golf ball or something. I'm like, God. Like I looked at it and it looked just like that. Like it looked like that's the baby that just came out of me. And I just remember just over my body, I just felt like, but I couldn't process what just happened. I just had a miscarriage in the toilet. And I just was sad. I was just real messed up. And I didn't know how severe a miscarriage was. So I was just like, I'm just gonna bleed out at home. I already know it's a miscarriage. I'm having blood clots. After that, blood clots just started coming the whole day. So I'm like, I already know what this is. I already know the baby done just died. So, I was treating it like a period. I had on period panties because I was bleeding so bad. Period panties, pad, all that. So I didn't really know about it. So I went to Walmart, trying to get stuff for the new crib because we was finna move in eventually. And I know we needed like tissue, the basics. So I'm at Walmart or whatever. And I just remember walking down the aisle, and I just remember like on the cart, like I had to lean on the cart because I was finna fall out. I had to drink the water at Walmart. It was bad. I had to go to the hospital, and they basically confirmed that I was having a miscarriage. My hormone levels and everything went down to 3,000. They was like skyrocketed at first, and they just drastically dropped. So basically, they just confirmed that it was a miscarriage. Did a vaginal ultrasound. They said, yeah, the baby is gone. We don't see it no more. Like, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I been going through it a lot. I'm still bleeding. I'm going on my 3rd week. It's finna be 4 months. It's finna be 4 months that I've been bleeding. And I've been going to the doctor and stuff like that, just making sure that everything is okay, that the baby is all out. But one thing the doctor did tell me is that you might feel a lot of emotions. Like you might feel jealous of people that's pregnant or people that's like that have kids or whatever. And it's like I never been the jealous type at all. But it's like now something just came over me, like, was I not worthy? Or like maybe it just wasn't my time, maybe God just see that like right now it's just I got a lot on my plate. But yeah, it's been a lot. And if you godly and you believe in Jesus Christ, I just ask that you pray for me. If you don't, please don't pray for me because I don't know who you praying to and what you praying to. But yes, I just ask that my good godly sisters and brothers just please pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. And if you've been through this, or know somebody that went through this and you want to share, you want to connect, you can always like drop your stories below, or you can follow me on Instagram at Sunny Chanel. I'm going to reply. Like I need people to like connect with and talk to about this. And so I'm feeling better now though. I'm feeling better. I'm walking, I'm working again. I'm excited about the new place, and yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a house tour in my next video. So yeah, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because you already know it's about to be lit, and your girl is back. Like I am happy now. Like I am in a new place, and that's just like all that I wanted for so long. So yes.